So morning guys, this is David and I would like to use this video to show you what parallel parking is all about. So I'll start by showing you, look at these cones. During your parallel parking, this is what you'll be asked to do. You'll be asked to park your vehicle right in between this space. That's what parallel parking is all about. So we'll take a look at all these cones. So in this video, I'll be using, just take a look at this cone. This one right here, look at it very well. This one right here, and this one right here. Look at those three cones. So I'll show you again. This one, this one, and that one at the extreme end, and this one right here. They are the three cones we'll be using basically to measure our vehicle for the parallel parking. So this is what the cone looks like, and you will be asked to park your vehicle right in between those cones. All right, so I'm going to go into my vehicle now and show you what it's all about. I'll use a technique that works with my car, the car I'm using right now, but the strategy is all the same. The measurement might be a bit different with different cars, but the strategy is all the same, basically. Okay, so when you are asked to go parallel park in between those cones, the first thing you want to do is you turn your signal to the right. Don't just go towards the cone like that. My signal is on. You turn your signal to the right because you want to actually make a park in between that side, which is like the right hand side to your vehicle. Your signal needs to come on to the right first, then you check your mirror and you check your side. Do those two, then you start moving your vehicle towards that cone with your signal on. Don't just drive towards the cone. Your signal needs to be on. Now you just try to move your vehicle to by the side of the cone. Now this is the first cone I told you about. This is the first one, and now see what I'm going to do with that. So my vehicle is right here. The first step is you want to see that cone I showed you. You want to see that cone right in between. For this vehicle now, you want to see it right in between this space of my back mirror. You know, this is my door, this is my front door, this is my back door, right? But that cone, the first one right here, you like to place it, you want to have the view of the cone in between that space, this small space of my back window, this small space. For some vehicles, for some car, now that's the first step. For this car, but for some cars, you want to put it like this, that you can't see it again. For some vehicle, but for my car, this car I'm using, I want to put it here. I'll just go back a little again. You see? Now I can see it right here. Once you can see it right there, that's the first step. Then you turn your wheels completely to the right, completely to the right. I just did. My wheels are turned completely to the right. That's all. That it can't go more than this. Then the next step is your vehicle now start going back. It's going back now. But the next step is I would like to see now the cones at the back. There are 3 cones at the back. I would like to see the one inside, like there's 3 cones at the back, but I'd like to see the one at the extreme inside on my mirror here. Now this, you can see a cone right here. I can see that on my mirror. I keep going back. Now I can see another one, and I keep going back till I can see the 3rd one. Now this is the 3rd cone. Now at this point, I can see the 3rd cone. I turn my wheel, my steering. It goes 2-way, and I straighten my wheels. At first, it was completely to the right. Now I turn it now, and it's straight now. So my wheels are straight now. And I keep going back. My vehicle is still going back. Now at this point, now the first cone that I showed, that I looked, this cone right here was the cone that I checked in this side of my back window at first. It is right here now. This is the cone. Now for this vehicle, this vehicle I'm using, I want to make sure, I want to now block the cone with this side of my vehicle, this side. Let me show you again. If I go front, this is the cone. This is the cone. Now I want to just put it here, somewhere here. So I go back, and here we are now. This is still a cone, but I kind of block it with this side of my vehicle. That is for this car, like I said. But for another car, I don't know what your car might look like. You might want to, you might want to just block this cone with your mirror like this. For some other vehicles, I mean, that is the cone. You want to block it with your mirror like this. But if I do that for my car, this vehicle is not going to work. So what I'll do is I'll just move back a little, and I'll block it like this for this car. All right. No, when this happens, I'll now turn my wheels completely now to the left. Now this is turned completely to the left. At first, it was completely to the right. Then I straighten my wheels. Then I'm now turning completely to my left this time around. And I'm back now to checking these cones again. Now, at this point in time, I want to see the first cone. My wheels is turned completely to the left. My vehicle is still going back now, reverse. But I want to see the first, I'll show you what I'm trying to do. This cone. Now, this is my view of this cone. If I sit normally sitting normally in my car. So technically, this is the cone I can see now, and a little of this other one. I cannot see this right now. So I want to reverse till I'm able to see this before I stop. All right, so this is my normal view if I sit very well, which I expect you to sit very well. And my car is now going back. I'm going back now till I can see that one. My car is moving. It's going back. It's going back. Now, yeah, this is it. I can see the cone now, technically. I can see the cone now. So at this point, I can see the cone now. And that is it. Now at this point, my car, I'm just trying to straighten the wheels. That's all. I'm just straightening the wheels. At this point, my car is technically inside the cone, parked right inside. And I'll show you. Take a look. Take a look. It's parked right inside with what I did. And this is what they want you to do during your parallel parking. Is right inside the space right now. See? Just following those strategies, your car will be parked right beautifully inside the cone. And that's all it. That's parallel parking for you. Okay? So like I said, for different cars, you have to tweak the measurements just a little bit. For different cars, just a little bit. Just like tweaking. And the tweaking that I mean is the first time that I made the first reverse inside the cone, I saw the first cone here before I did the right turn I turned my wheels to my right and start going back. But for some vehicles, if you try it and it does not work, you might want to put the cone right here. I mean, block it with your car that you can't see it. So that's why I said there are some little tweaking you have to tweak with that. And the second one was that same cone. At some point, I put it here before I turn my wheels to the left. Just watch the video again. Here. But for some cars, you want to put that cone right behind this mirror. Those are the tweaks you have to do with different cars. But this is a parallel parking. Okay, so I'll reverse. So when it's like this, the instructor will tell you that, okay, you have to go out. Now, don't just drive out of this place. If you want to drive out of this place, you put your signal to the right, like that. Don't just drive out. Check your mirror, check your side. Always do it. Then, after that, you can drive out of the cone, which I just did. I just drove out. Okay, so I'm going to do it one more time. Driving my car, it's going back now. I'll do it one more time. And I'll not do much explanation now that you know what it's all about. So first thing, signal right, mirror check, shoulder check. You drive towards those cones. Now I'm gonna walk with this first cone now. This one, just drop like that. Okay, now take a look from my view now. Oh, sorry, it's getting, but I can see it now. I'm sure you can't see it very well now because of the mist on the mirror, but I can see it now. It's right here. From my view here, I can see the first cone right here. Sorry about that. So my wheels turn completely to the left, to the right rather, and I move my view to this place, trying to check the cones at the back. I can see the first one, the second one, and the third one now clearly. I can see the third one now, and that is it. Third cone. I can see it clearly. All right, so at this point, my wheels, 1, 2. I straighten my wheels. It is straight now. Keep going back. I've changed my view now to this. That is still the first cone on the side. For some cars, it's like this. It is all good. But for my car, I have to put it here. So I go like this. A block set. Very well. Like that. I can't see it here again. Then my wheels completely to the left. Then I move my view back to this place. Now I'm trying to see the first cone. That one. I'm trying to see this one now. Okay. So this is my normal view. Going back. Keep going back. Going back. Going back. And here we are. I can see it right now. That is it. Straighten my wheels. Wheels are straightened. And it is all good now.